Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. True, Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Never get her back. I will find a new face to wear.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure.
Alan?
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
어느 날 갑자기 외딴 호수에서 알몸인 채로 정신이 드는 남자. 남자는 힘겹게 숲속으로 발길을 옮기는데 어둠이 감싼 숲속에서 사람을 발견하지만 그들은 남자를 발견하지 못하고 빛을 향해 도움을 요청하러 가는 남자 앞에 등장한 사슴 가면을 쓴 정체불명의 남자들. 남자를 기다렸다는 듯이 다짜고짜 남자를 공격하는데 살해당한 남자의 몸에서 무엇인가를 꺼내며 의식행위를 하고 그 순간 우연히 이 광경을 목격한 커플에 의해 알 수 없는 의식행위는 종료된다. 얼마 후 살인사건을 조사하기 위해 살인사건이 발생한 현장으로 가고 있는 미연방수사국 FBI의 요원 사가와 파트너 케이시.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
그들을 기다리고 있던 브라이트 폴즈 부보안관 멀리건의 안내에 따라 살인사건 현장으로 향하게 되고
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
피해자는 13년 전 사라진 FBI 요원 나이팅게일이라는 사실을 알게 된다.
He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
마음의 공간이라는 곳을 구축해 사건의 단서를 정리하고 프로파일링하여 어려운 사건도 해결하는 사가의 특별한 능력.
Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
사가는 이 사건이 단순한 폭력행위가 아닌 의식행위라고 판단하게 되는데
Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
그 순간 살인사건 현장에서 의문의 소설 원고를 발견하는 사가.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
살인사건부터 자신들이 도착한 내용까지 작성된 이해할 수 없는 원고.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
사라는 사건의 목격자가 있는 마을로 향하게 된다.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
목격자들과 대화만 가지고도 목격자들이 숨긴 증거물을 알아낸 사가의 사기적 능력.
The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
사가는 조사를 위해 나이팅게일의 시체가 안치된 보안관 사무소로 향하게 되고 그 순간 마치 오래전부터 알고 있었다는 듯 사가에게 말을 거는 웨이터 로즈.
Saga Anderson, as I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
조금 전까지 통화했던 자신의 딸이 오래전 죽었다는 로즈의 알 수 없는 말에 단순히 사람을 헷갈린 거라 생각하며 자리를 뜨게 된다.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
한편 시체 안치소에서 나이팅게일의 시체를 조사하던 중 몸속에서 원고를 발견하게 되고
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
또 다른 원고를 보관하고 있던 브레이커 보안관이 원고를 보여주려던 순간
I have them right here.
브레이커 보안관은 사라지고 죽었던 나이팅게일은 깨어나게 되는데
Sheriff?
What the hell?
똑딱이 보여달라는 말과 함께 무차별적으로 공격하는 나이팅게일.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
기절했다가 깨어난 사가는 힘겹게 나이팅게일을 사살하지만 그 순간 나이팅게일은 감쪽같이 사라지고
Vanished.
이해할 수 없는 초자연적 현상에 혼란스러운 사가.
Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
그곳에서 발견한 또 다른 원고를 통해 사라진 나이팅게일을 쫓아 다시 콜드론 호수로 향하게 된다.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, AlanWake.
Tammy mentioned him.
콜드론 호수로 향하는 도중 나이팅게일을 알고 있던 케이시에게 13년 전 감쪽같이 사라진 작가 앨런웨이크에 대해 듣게 되고
Describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was
케이시는 이 사건과 웨이크가 관련이 있다고 생각하게 되는데
a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find.
나이팅게일을 쫓기 위해 사라진 나이팅게일의 심장을 찾게 되고
I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
사건이 미리 적힌 원고의 내용을 단서로 중첩계로 향하는 사가. 그곳에서 사라진 나이팅게일을 찾게 되는데 무차별적으로 공격해오는 나이팅게일을 처치하는 순간 의문의 남자와 짧은 대화를 하며 깨어나는 사가.
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
현실로 돌아온 것은 사가뿐만이 아닌 의문의 남자도 있었고
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy.
그 남자는 13년 동안 실종 상태였던 앨런 웨이크였다.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
마을로 돌아와 웨이크와 대화하는 사가.
Like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
웨이크는 어둠의 존재 스크래치에 대해 기억할 뿐 혼란스러워하고
To remember it's a crazy jumble like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
그 순간 웨이크는 자신이 갇혀있던 악몽의 차원을 기억해내기 시작하는데
I remember.
정신을 잃었다 깨어난 웨이크의 눈앞에 펼쳐진 의문의 장소. 상황을 파악할 틈도 없이 토크쇼에 출연하고 있는 웨이크.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
토크쇼가 끝나자 알 수 없는 공간을 빠져나가기 위해 노력하지만
What was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
출구를 열었을 때 웨이크의 눈앞에 펼쳐진 건
This is the ritual to lead you on.
작가의 방이었고
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced about writing here for countless days.
어둠의 공간에서 웨이크 자신의 글이 현실로 나타난다는 것을 알게 되는데
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
탈출을 위해 다시 한번 토크쇼로 들어가는 웨이크.
So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
토크쇼에서 탈출하자 걸려오는 의문의 전화.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there.
지하철역으로 가야 한다는 말에 칼데라 스트리트역으로 향하는 웨이크. 지하철역으로 향하던 중 자신의 소설 속 주인공인 형사 K씨를 만나게 되고
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim?
이 모든 공간이 웨이크 자신의 소설이 투영된 공간이라는 것을 알게 되는데 어둠의 존재를 피해 탈출의 열쇠가 될 것 같던 나이팅게일의 심장을 발견하지만 심장을 쥐려는 순간 감쪽같이 사라져버리는 심장.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence.
환영 속 의문의 여자와의 짧은 대화 후 자신의 집으로 향하는 웨이크.
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
자신의 소설 때문에 아내인 앨리스가 위험에 빠진 것을 알게 되는데
I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
앨리스의 비디오 끝 자신의 모습을 한 스크래치의 사진을 통해 작가의 방으로 이동하는 웨이크.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
웨이크의 눈앞에 펼쳐진 건 글을 쓰다 살해된 자신의 모습이었고 악몽의 공간에 있었던 일을 다시 기억하게 되면서 기억에서 빠져나오게 된다. 이 모든 기억을 사가와 케이시에게 말하는 웨이크.
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch.
자신이 기억해낸 모든 것과 스크래치를 막기 위해 똑딱이가 필요하다고 말하고
It didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away.
교단에 있는 똑딱이를 찾기 위해 워터리로 향하는 사가.
Check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there.
교단의 단서가 있는 트레일러의 주인 일모와 야쿠 형제를 만나는데
The brothers who need no introduction, the Koskalas. Ilmo voted Businessman of the Year by the Bright Falls Herald and Yaku, a stay-at-home dad.
일모와 야쿠 역시 사가를 오래 알던 사람처럼 대하고
Miss that Anderson sense of humor. It's great to see you again, Saga. Yeah, super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yaku.
커피홀드의 사무실 금고에서 트레일러 열쇠를 획득한 사가는 자신의 트레일러로 향하게 된다.
Me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
그곳에서 술에 취한 로클롤 할아버지들을 보게 되는데
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
소설의 존재를 알고 있고 사가의 가족이라는 오딘과 토르.
Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story.
그냥 미친 사람들이라고 생각하며 자신의 트레일러로 향하는 사가.
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are.
I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long lost mortified Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else.
그곳에서 소설의 영향으로 바뀐 현실이 확대되고 있다는 사실을 알게 되고
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school.
앤더슨 사가는 서둘러 교단이 가지고 있는 똑딱이를 찾아 나섰는데
Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are.
교단의 일원으로 보이는 사람을 쫓아 이 모든 상황의 유일한 해결책인 똑딱이를 발견했지만
No! They took it.
Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
사가가 똑딱이를 쥐려는 순간 똑딱이는 사라지고 똑딱이가 중첩계로 사라졌다는 것을 알게 된 사가는 워터리의 중첩계 문을 찾아 나섰는데
The moose mask is at the Huatari well in Coffee World.
우물을 통해 워터리의 중첩계로 들어간 사가
Okay, Saga. Let's get the clicker from these assholes.
그 순간 사가는 웨이크의 환영을 보게 되고 현실에 있는 웨이크의 환영에 의문점을 느끼지만
Scratch Room. I tried to fix the story, but has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? You're already out. So is Scratch.
We're making progress. I wrote to be the story's hero. Save her family. Save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes, you know it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did you put my family in the horror story? I keep seeing him in overlaps, but he's already out. Are these visions coming from the past, when he was still trapped in the dark place?
똑딱이를 얻게 된 사가는 서둘러 브라이트 폴츠로 향하게 된다.
Have the clicker. I can stop this nightmare.
한편 웨이크를 믿지 못하는 케이시와 여전히 혼란스러워하는 앨런 웨이크.
It doesn't work that way. You can't make something out of nothing, even in the dark place where the rules hardly apply. It's very complicated to make fiction come true. I saw visions of what's happening, what will happen. Dreams. I tried to use them in my writing. I understand how dangerous it is now. Even with a paralyzing amount of planning. I think I stopped writing. I think I gave up. But there's a manuscript.
그 순간 웨이크를 데려가기 위해 교단이 습격해 오는데
To fix this. Find a version of the story that fixes everything.
Shut up! Get down! FBI!
We want the writer! No one else needs to get hurt!
Fuck off!
교단의 습격으로부터 웨이크를 보호하기 위해 교단을 막으러 가는 케이시.
Hey, what are you doing?
그리고 스크래치의 환영을 보며 정신을 잃는 웨이크.
Scratch! It's close!
Stay down!
Wait! I need a gun!
No chance! FBI!
Tracy! Look out! It's coming!
다시 웨이크가 눈을 떴을 땐 스크래치에 의해 학살이 일어난 참혹한 현장이었고
Fuck.
Hold it! Free!
자신을 보호하기 위해 무언가를 쫓는 케이시를 돕기 위해 그를 쫓는 웨이크.
The pressure eased off. Scratch was further away. I could think again. Casey.
케이시에게 다다르는 순간 또다시 스크래처의 환영에 정신을 잃는 앨런 웨이크.
Casey!
정신을 잃은 웨이크를 향해 교단의 사람이 칼을 들고 다가가는 절체절명의 순간, 간발의 차이로 현장에 도착한 사가에 의해 가면이 벗겨진 교단의 사람, 그 사람이 자신을 환영해 주었던 일무였다는 사실에 사가는 놀라게 되고, 그 순간 초자연적 범죄를 수사하는 연방통제국 FBC가 현장을 통제하기 위해 등장하는데,
Federal Bureau of Control. We'll take it from here. Out cold.
Wait, this is my case.
This is no longer an FBI investigation. The case has been transferred to us.
FBC의 사건도 뺏기고 웨이크도 뺏기고 사가의 파트너 케이시도 실종되었지만 이 모든 사건의 유일한 해결책인 똑딱이의 존재만은 숨긴 사가.
Sheriff Station. Any other pieces of evidence with you? Anything relevant?
The clicker. I can't trust them with it.
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. Then your work here is done. Hey, you did well.
Wait! My partner, Agent Casey's MIA.
We'll look for him.
He's my partner, damn it!
Agent?
I should be...
Go home.
Careful moving quick. They think he's a para-utilitarian.
소설로부터 가족을 지키기 위해 이 모든 것을 해결하기 위해 사가는 다시 한번 마음을 닫았는다.
I find Casey. Not until my family is safe from this horror story.